The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The Foreign Correspondents Association of the Philippines, or FOCAP, has expressed grave concern over online attacks against some of their members from supporters of Bongbong Marcos. FOCAP said that it will not stand by idly as their members and colleagues face intimidation and unreasonable restraints. The group is now urging social media platforms to investigate these targeted online attacks. FOCAP has also raised concerns over the difficulty in obtaining access to presidential bet Bongbong Marcos. For his part, Marcos Jr. has been steadfast in his denial that he is elusive to media. Presidential bet Isko Moreno remains unfazed despite dipping a notch in Pulse Asia's latest presidential survey. The Manila mayor says he does not regret any of his statements from the Manila Peninsula press conference on Easter Sunday. Some analysts believe, though, that Moreno's remarks during the press conference and the continuous tirades against Vice President Leni Robredo affected his survey ranking. Senator Manny Pacquiao managed to overtake Isko Moreno in Pulse Asia's April survey, although the firm clarified that they remain statistically tied.
I never regret saying anything. And that pag ako nagbukas na ng bibig, yun, pinaniniwala ko. And I may not be right all the time. I may not be an angel, but definitely I'm not the devil.
And the COMELEC reiterates its reminder to the public to wear face masks when casting their votes next week. That and other things to keep in mind for May 9 in this report by Greg Gregorio.
Less than a week before the May 9 polls, the COMELEC reiterates that vaccine cards are not required for voting. COMELEC Commissioner Marlon Casquejo noted that COVID-19 test results are also not required.
Hindi na kailangan, ewan ko kung saan nanggaling yung antigen. Well, very clear tayo, hindi kailangan yung vax card kahit hindi ka vaccinated or fully vaccinated, you can vote. So, ang basic dito is kapag bumoto ka, you don't need to bring any identification ID. Provided kapag may challenge sa'yo, then that's the time hanapan ka ng ID.
However, the Health Department has earlier warned about the elections being a possible super spreader event. The COMELEC also admitted that they would not be able to find out who among the voters are positive for the virus. Commissioner George Garcia says they're relying on the implementation of RA 11332, which mandates Filipinos to report if they have notifiable diseases like COVID-19. With this, Garcia says they can be sure that confirmed cases will be quarantined and will not be allowed to leave their homes or isolation facilities. However, he admits that it's possible that those unconfirmed and undetected cases may still go to their polling places. Thus, the COMELEC reminds everyone to keep using their face masks. The poll body will also be setting up isolation polling places for voters who would manifest symptoms like fever. There, with temperatures hitting higher than 37.5 degrees Celsius, will be isolated. In isolation polling places, voters with COVID-like symptoms will still be given a chance to exercise suffrage.
Hindi natin pwedeng i-deny yung karapatan nilang bumoto kasi on election day, wala naman nung makakapagsabi kung may COVID yun.
As 64 million voters are expected to vote on election day, the COMELEC reminds every voter to prepare a código or a list of their chosen candidates so that when you vote, it would not take you much time and you can immediately leave the polling place. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
And the Health Department is allaying fears of another possible COVID-19 surge after the elections. Health Undersecretary Mirna Cabotaje told One Balita Pilipinas that a COVID surge can be prevented as long as the public complies with minimum health protocols. The Octa Research Group earlier warned of a looming increase in COVID infections.
Kung maganda naman yung compliance, the virus transmission can be prevented. In fact, sa NCR, bumaba yung mga kaso niya. For the last April 26 to May 2, it even went lower by 4%.
Undersecretary Cabutaje also said that they are now asking the COMELEC to allow COVID-19 vaccination sites in polling precincts on May 9.
Supulat na po tayo sa COMELEC para sabihin yung ating intensyon. Hintayin po natin yung kanilang approval. Tinatapos natin yung ating mga guidelines.
In other news, family members of missing e-sabong players welcomed President Duterte's order to halt online cockfighting. However, they are also calling on the chief executive to order a speedy investigation into the cases of their missing relatives. Back in March, the Senate reported that over 30 individuals involved in e-sabong operations have gone missing.
Masaya. At kahit papaano po napakinggan po kami ng Pangulo. Sana man po iutos nyo rin po yung mabilisang investigasyon sa mga missing sabongero.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.
One body na lang pala tayo.